My friend stole thousands of dollars from my 401k, which I didn't even know was possible. So let me let you know how she did that so it doesn't happen to you.
Okay, so first thing, let me just let you guys know kind of like high level what a 401k is. Basically, when you're employed by a company, you are able to set aside pre-tax money to go into basically like a retirement account that is sort of overseen by the government, and it's in possession of a financial institution, and they can make investments with that money, and you can gain wealth for your retirement based off of this pre-tax money that you have set aside from your paycheck. It's money that you earned. It is your actual money. You just don't have access to it until you retire. So that's what a 401k is, basically. The transfer of the money from your paycheck to the 401k account is handled by the institution of which you are employed. In my case, I was employed by a friend. This is somebody who I was very close with, who I had spent holidays with, who I had introduced to my family. I'd been at my parents' house. And after the fact, I became her employee. It was a very small company. There were 3 or 4 of us. We were consultants. So she basically would take the money out of my account as my employer, and then transfer it to my 401k account, and then that 401k would be managed by that financial institution, and when I retired, I would have access to it. So a few years ago, one of my coworkers, who was also an employee, let me know that his 401k, the amount in his 401k, did not match the deductions that had been made from his paycheck. And I was like, okay, well, that makes 0 sense. You should ask our boss. And I'm sure there is a logical explanation for this, because in my head, like, I don't know, this just like her taking the money never crossed my mind. So he reached out to her, and she said that the interim account, so the account from when, like, the bank account that belonged to the company, that the money was kind of passed through before it went into our 401ks, had been hacked, and that there had been fraud on the account, and it was frozen. And so she was working with Chase, and that once Chase basically released that, once Chase cleared the fraud and released that money, she was